Hello my people, I'm Robert, and today we're here to talk about packs. Hunting packs to be specific. What you might need, the specific purposes of packs, and what to look out for when you're going to purchase one. So stick with me. The first thing to look out for when going to purchase a hunting pack is arguably the most important. That's why it's first, and that's comfort. Without comfort, it just doesn't work for you. You can't go in miles in search of critters or scouting, or even go in the rivers with a backpack on and fishing. So if it's not comfortable, it's just not gonna work for you. Comfort's number one. The number two thing you should be considering when you're going to purchase a pack is maximalism versus minimalism. It's all about the situation you put yourself in. Do you need to pack more than a bottle of water in? Or are you gonna be diving in deep and you don't wanna sweat your butt off and it's gonna be freezing cold temperatures, so you gotta pack multiple layers, coffee, and all that type of thing. That will dictate whether you need a smaller size pack or a minimalist approach, or a larger pack for a maximalist approach. The number three thing to look out for is mobility, which kind of ties together with comfort, because without comfort, we can't be mobile. And if you're here, mobility is probably a huge part of your gameplay. But even if it's not, you still want to have that option of being able to just chase after a critter if you need to, or jump across the stream if needed. The fourth thing to consider is, do you want a frame pack or a frameless pack? Generally speaking, a frameless pack will suit everybody's needs. But for those that like to carry heavy loads with them back into the woods, going deep into the wilderness, or maybe even packing meat out in a successful hunt, you'll want to look for a framed pack. Now, you can find your way around it and sometimes find a frameless pack that does feel like a frame pack, but they're few and far between. The number five thing probably isn't needed by everybody, but it's something to consider. And that is protective padding inside of the bag to keep your fragile things protected. Maybe it's a turkey call or it's something like that that you don't want scratched up or cracked, or maybe it's camera gear that you're going to film somebody else or self-film. It's a consideration you should be taking into account. The sixth and last thing to look out for when purchasing a pack is the customization of the pack. Number one, you want to be able to customize it to your body for that comfort. And number two, having rolls of MOLLE or other buckles and such along with the pack gives you the ability to adjust it to the needs that you want for your hunting style and for your everyday use. Trophyline has taken the approach of not only just making a pack that's good for saddle hunters, but mobile hunters as well. And that doesn't exclude those that don't consider themselves either one. Historically, the case has been the number one seller, but there are others in this lineup that are catching up quickly. The Palisade, which is an EVA foam pack that keeps its form all the time, is very popular and has left a huge impression. The frame pack of the Sumpter is awesome for deep dives into the woods. We have the sling pack for just, creeping around on the forest floor, maybe turkey hunting, and the Plateau, which for the longest time was my personal favorite because of the ventilation in the back. And then we have the Woodlands, that's also another excellent streamlined pack that's very customizable. And with that said, let's dive in a little bit deeper on each one of these packs separately. To start things off, let's talk about our best seller, the case pack. Now, the reason why it's super popular is because it's the size of the pack itself. It does have extreme amounts of comfort in it, padding in the back, adjustability, MOLLE straps along the waist buckle, but the size is what makes people just dive for this thing. I mean, it stands for carry all your shit, so it really should be able to do that, right? Moving on in our minimalist category, we have the sling pack, which is a favorite for turkey hunters and for those that love fishing because it fits really well for tackle boxes. As you can see, it goes over the back really well and swiftly for mobility, and then you can swing it around this way if you wanted to access tackle boxes or your hunting needs. Again, the popularity of this pack is derived from its minimalist approach. It's comfortable, is very mobile, and customizable with some extra MOLLE attachments, some areas where you can hang items on, and tons of pockets to be able to store things the way you want to store them. Moving up in size, we got ourselves the Plateau, which comes in this tan or into this mossy oak bottomland. Now this pack arguably has been my favorite for the longest of times when it was released. The back side allows for a ton of venting. You can clip your platform up to here, or in some cases people haul turkeys out with these straps. You're able to adjust it to your needs with all of these buckles and pull straps. It's deceiving in size and is much larger than what you would think it is when you have it all packed up. It falls more right in the middle of minimalist and maximalist because you can still pack a lot of stuff on it with all the straps that are included. Provides comfort with shoulder padding as well as a waistband. It is also very customizable with the MOLLE around the hips, the extra straps on the top or the bottom, where you can decide where you want to either pack extra clothing in, pack sticks on the top or the bottom. It's all your choice. Next on the list, and one that is rapidly growing in popularity, is the Palisade. The reason the Palisade is growing in popularity is the EVA foam molding that keeps its shape at all times. This gives it a structural build that makes it feel like a frame pack when in fact it's frameless. It also gives it a bonus point for those that are self-filming or carrying a lot of fragile items, because when you're putting your sticks or platform or other items, strapping it to the side of the bag, it doesn't compress or crack anything on the inside. This bag provides extreme comfort with the extra padding in the back, and like mentioned, it feels like a frame pack when in fact it's frameless. It has extra customizability options with all of the straps. It also provides extra protection for fragile items, not only because of the body of it, but the front portion itself has a hard EVA molded foam as well. Next up is a new release for 2023, the Woodlands pack. Its sleek design gives you mobility through the woods, and its main purpose in the design is the customization of it. As you can see here, there's tons of rows of MOLLE on here where you can customize all the front. The big thing that you might not notice at first until you open it is there's an EVA foam molded on the back side of this pack. Again, this is going to feel like a frame pack when in fact it's frameless. This pack provides comfort because of the padding on the back and the padded straps, more adjustable pull straps to distribute that weight you needed. Similar to the Plateau, kind of falls in between the minimalist and maximalist size, probably leaning towards the maximalist for most people. Its sleek design provides mobility and is definitely customizable in the way you want to pack things on the exterior with all of the MOLLE and the straps. Last but certainly not least, we have the Sumpter, which is the only true frame pack that Trophyline carries in their lineup. Its design is similar to the case pack, so it boasts a ton of space on the inside. Not only that, it actually provides a meat shelf that you can drop out from the bottom and wrap meat or any other type of thing to the outside of the bag. Its frame gives you extreme amount of comfort when carrying heavy weights, has extra padding on the backside, adjustability of the height of the pack, as well as pull straps to adjust on your shoulders. The pack also provides more padding for those that are carrying the fragile items, a lot of pockets, more customization from the MOLLE on the hips, and all of the buckles and straps that you can find on the outside. With all that's been mentioned here today and you still feel like you might need a little bit of help deciding which pack to go with, feel free to give us a call, maybe send us a text, or you can find us on social media and we'll be happy to help you. We're here to serve you. You can also find a lot of our products at local dealers, so you can use the website and search up what local dealers are near you. And even better yet, you can come to shows where you can get your hands on the product and test them out. Even more better yet, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you purchase one of these products today, and in 30 days you realize you don't like it, you can send it back, no questions asked, with the money returned to you. We also have a series dropping very soon on YouTube called Bag Dumps, where we dive into specific purposes of the packs, how we pack them, specific reasons we use them for certain hunts. And it's not just us talking about them, it's a lot of people, where you can get honest reviews from others and see what it's like to own one of these packs and how to use them. So, with all of that said, we're here for your safety, satisfaction, and hunting success. So feel free to hang with the best. See you on the next one. Peace.